right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Tuesday, the 23rd of October, and this month is just flying by. What happened? All of a sudden, Halloween is next week, and on to the holiday season. November and December just go by even faster here at the Wine Watch. Amazing. It seems it was just a few short months ago that we tasted these 2010s and did our pre-sell on them from Louis Jadot, and Philippe Marchal was in an incredible evening here at the store. And we have over 50 wines from the 2010 vintage from Louis Jadot available. And, I always think about those great days where they used to do barrel tastings here every year. And they did, 50 different wines. It was just an incredible event. Maybe not 50, maybe 20 or 30 wines, but an incredible lineup of wines. And I can tell you, of the 200-plus wines that they make at Louis Jadot, every wine is worthy of being on the shelf here at the Wine Watch. This is the greatest of all the big negociants in Burgundy. And Louis Jadot is a unique animal because they have domain properties. They're negociant properties. And they also run other people's vineyards for them. So a really unique, large producer. These guys have the trust of, not only the consumers, but of a lot of growers in Burgundy, so they want them to put Louis Jadot's name on the label along with their own. So those are the different products you'll find with Louis Jadot. Thus, most of the wines are the Maison selections. They're a negociant label for the most part, and then they do have some domain properties of their own, and then they manage some vineyards, as I mentioned before, for other people. So we have got an incredible collection of these 2010 vintage wines, and I jumped all over these after the tasting, as we had many people take advantage of our pre-sale 20% off pricing. But hey, the wines are now here, and we've sold a lot of stuff on the pre-sale. And 2010, a short vintage, so there's not a lot of stuff left other than what we purchased, and everything that we have in the store is on this offering. And there's a few things from 2009 still available. In case you haven't heard, 2009 and 2010, two back-to-back amazing vintages. These 09s are really just ripe and forward and incredibly delicious. Even right now, even some of the top-level wines from 2009 are showing their stuff early. 2010s, the wines had a lot of charm at the barrel tasting. We opened up the Von Romanet last night, one of my favorite village wines containing some of the greatest Grand Crus in Burgundy. And, the Von Romanet was a little bit tight at first. It took a little while to stretch its legs. These 2010s, more of a classic-style vintage. They do have tannins. They're not quite as ripe and like melted chocolate like in the 2009. So 2009, a vintage that you can drink or hold. 2010, a vintage you definitely want to hold on to. These better wines, they are just going to be incredible with a decade or more in your cellar. And as you can see, I've included all the wines from Louis Jadot that we have in the store. We have an incredible selection of older vintage wines. Just bottles of these wines, folks. It's not Bordeaux. They only make a few hundred cases of each of these selections. And Louis Jadot has got one of the greatest websites of anyone in the business. Check it out. All of the notes for these wines are from Louis Jadot's website. If you've got any questions about any village or appellation in Burgundy, chances are you can find it on their site and some great information. Well, check it out. Everything we've got from 2010 from Louis Jadot. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.